Hi everyone, it's Roger here from VinylmationKingdom.com with a look at the new Park 14 series. So I picked up a case of this. So this set comes with 7 commons and 1 chaser. So here you can see the 7 sets. So the actual case itself is pretty much along the lines of all the other new series. Just literally just a tray. So not amazing. There's not really a lot of sort of design work on the case that makes it look, that sort of makes it stand out, but it's pretty cool. So here's the full figures. We'll have a look at them in a minute when we open them up. But let's see how we get on. Okay, so here we have the actual case itself. Let's just rip this thing open. Okay, so here we go. So let's open this lot up. Right, okay. We're going to kick things off. Okay, so first off we have this is the Aerosmith rock and rolling coaster. As you can see, it's got the roller coaster ride on it, VIP. You can see here it's got the track going around. There's also a clear figure. You kind of got the music in the ears, music on the ear here. Yeah, rock and roller coaster during Aerosmith, Disney, Hollywood Studios. Now also, it's Hollywood Studios, but it's also in Disneyland Paris. So that's pretty cool. You've got the 101 on this, on the arm, the stop symbol on the arm. Pretty cool. Good representation of the actual ride itself. There we go. So there's that figure there. Okay, let's have a look. So as you can see, the packaging, got the set of the design. It's a pretty simple design there. The Park series, they've all gone for this sort of much rather simpler idea. Okay, so here we have the Iguanodon. Okay, so the Iguanodon is from the dinosaur movie. As you can see, or not from the dinosaur movie, but it's from the Animal Kingdom attraction, which also kind of got turned into a attraction from the movie. So here you can see Iguanodon, got the meteors in the ear. There is a variant version that has a Dino Institute logo on it. Pretty cool. I like the dinosaur. I always did like that ride. It was a cool little reminder of that one. Okay, so let's keep this going. Okay, so here we have the attraction Soaring. So you can see here, got like the Mickey ears, but also then you can see the feet just dangling off of there, and you've got like a hang glider here. You've got the Disney sort of balloon, got sort of mountain there. Got you've also got like a kayak, and it's got flying over a vineyard, and again you've got the balloon there. So this is representing Soaring. One of my favourite attractions at Epcot. I think it's a really cool attraction, and it's going to be getting an update to it soon. But you know, just like for this figure, it's pretty simple. The design work is not, you know, what I love is the feet, how that represents that feeling of having your feet just hanging over the side of when you're flying and stuff, and I think that's one of the coolest things about Soaring. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, here we go. So this one here is the Ollie the Owl from America Sings Disneyland 1974. Right, so this one here, owls looks really cool. You got like the American stripes on the ears, and you got this scarf, and the overall face just looks really cool. And then you got this little guy in the background here. Now I don't think I've actually seen America Sings. Even though I've been to Disneyland twice, I don't think I actually ever caught it, so I'm not too sure of the actual characters. But what is cool is Anne-Marie is kind of a member of the Vinylmation Kingdom community. She's been on our sort of Facebook groups, etc. And just generally was originally a sort of a custom artist, and has now sort of this is our first official Vinylmation figure. So big, you know, kudos to her. Okay, so let's keep this rolling. Okay, so here we have Grizzly Gulch from Hong Kong Disneyland, designed by Ron Coey. So this again is an attraction I'm not familiar with. It is from Hong Kong Disneyland. Fortunately, when I was at Hong Kong last, they were still building the park, so I couldn't go. But here you've kind of got like the bear, and you've got a little bear inside it. I think Grizzly Gulch is kind of like an area that is set up or a ride there. But, you know, pretty cool. But I think for anyone that hasn't been to Hong Kong, it might not be quite one of their favourites. But this is what I love about the park series, is when they started including a few attractions that maybe aren't off the main bit. Because, you know, there's a lot of Disney fans that collect Vinylmation that don't just go to Walt Disney World or Disneyland in California. You know, there is also the one in Paris, you've got the one in Hong Kong, and you've got the one in Tokyo, and they're also opening one in Shanghai. So it shouldn't, you know, these park sets shouldn't always just be about those two American parks. So I'm really glad they've included that one. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so here we have, right, so this is the Be Our Guest restaurant at the Magic Kingdom. Now this one here sort of has like a gargoyle-y sort of sheep kind of thing by the looks of it, with the ram ears. Now, what I do love is the arms are clear and like a stained glass window. So I've been to the Be Our Guest restaurant. It is lovely, and it is an experience that is definitely worth doing. And so it's really cool that they've actually gone and done something based on a restaurant. But it's so popular, I can see why they've done it. And this is a cool little reminder. I love the arms are what actually grabs my attention. Now overall, so far with the park series, they're a lot more obscure. They're not quite as, you know, there's no major figure there that stands out as character driven. But overall, it's pretty cool. Okay, so we have another Grizzly goat. So that one's going to be going to Louise, because she's actually brought the other half of this case for me. And we have an owl. This is where we start just ploughing through the case. And a Be Our Guest. A soaring. And here we have the Blue Line People Mover. So this one here is based on the attraction at Disneyland. Here, so it's the People Mover from Magic Kingdom. So as you can see, it's going around, and you've got a little sign here on the back for your safety, and it says Blue Line on. There's also a variant version of this that's got tomorrow or something, some kind of wording for the old Walt Disney World version. Again, this is a very obscure. If you have never been on the People Mover, you wouldn't really know what this is. You sit on this little cart, and it takes you around and shows you some different areas inside of Tomorrowland. I wouldn't say it was one of my favourite attractions, but I like the fact that they've gone off and done again something quite obscure. So there we go. So we've got all 7 figures now. So now we just need to find the chaser. Oh, we have an Iguanodon. And we have the owl, which looks to be the filler for this one. Another blue one. Now this is either going to be the Chaser or Aerosmith. And it's Aerosmith. And look at that, the last one of the lot should be the chaser. Or it better be anyway. Okay, so here's the chaser. So it's here we can see Esmeralda fortune telling machine from Disneyland. Again, a very obscure choice. If you've not been to Disneyland and seen this one, I've been there. I must admit, I walked past this machine and probably never even noticed it. So you got the cards in the ears. She's just done up like a fortune teller, and you got the face. Now it looks like a Thomas Scott, is it? Yes, because all of these humans tend to have this sort of similar look to them. So you can tell that instantly by looking at it. I must admit, this chaser really isn't that exciting for me. I don't remember the character, so for me it is a bit of a disappointment. But I know people that are in Disneyland think it's cool. So let's just put the whole set together like so. Okay, so there we go. So that is the full set of Park 14. Be Our Guest, Ollie the Owl. You've also got Esmeralda, Soarin', Aerosmith, People Mover, Grizzly, Gulch, and Dinosaur. A nice arrangement of different figures from the different attractions. Quite obscured the whole series overall. I wouldn't say it's my favourite park series ever. There's nothing there that really would jump out at me, and I think this one might be around a while. I don't think it's quite gonna catch on as well. I think the designs are really good, but it's kind of missing a few major sort of, usually in the park series you have a figure or two that really grabs your attention, and I'm not sure if that's in this one. They're all great designs, and I'd like to add all the park figures to my collection. And the minute I saw these, I did want to get the whole set. But I do think that it's maybe not as mainstream, and I think that might be done on purpose. They seem to have gone a lot more obscure, which is good for park fans. But I think mainstream wise, it's maybe not quite there. But anyway guys, remember you can comment with your own thoughts and comment below, and also remember to subscribe to the channel. Lots of videos for Vinylmation and Disney Infinity, and also remember to give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and remember you can always check us out at vinylmationkingdom.com.